All right, we're taking derivatives and we're demonstrating on how to use the quotient rule. So we have this d over dx, which means, look, we're going to have to take the derivative of this with respect to x. So I'm claiming that the derivative of this function here is, well, I'm claiming it's this. So you should pause, write this down, and try to take the derivative yourself. Here's some help. And then see how far you can go. See if you can come up with this right here. But anyway, so this looks pretty nasty, doesn't it? But it's a rabbit in the cage going crazy back there. So we want to take the derivative of the numerator. So we take the 3 halves, we bring it out front, x, and then subtracting 1 from the exponent, so 3 halves minus 1 is just a half, and then we rewrite the denominator minus the numerator times the derivative of the denominator. So we take the 2, we bring it out front, rewrite everything in parentheses, and then what we're going to do here is take the derivative of the inside and chain it out, but the derivative of x plus 1 is just 1, so no reason writing 1 out here. And then the denominator squared. Man, a rabbit in a cage going crazy back there. What do we got going on here? Okay. Hold on just a second. Okay. But I had it with that rabbit back there. What are we doing here? I forgot what the heck I was even doing. Oh, now we got a bunch of algebra to deal with. Let's see. We got the bottom squared. Let's see. So you just multiply exponents. You got x to the 4th. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to factor out, because I have an x to the half and x to the 3 halves, we're going to pull this x out, and we always choose the one with the smallest exponent. So we're going to pull the 1/2 out. And let's see, we have an x plus 1 raised to the second power. We have an x plus 1 to the first power, so we're going to pull an x plus 1 out. And remember, we always choose the one with the smallest exponent. So I'm going to pull this guy out here. And so we end up with x to the half times x plus 1, and I've got a bracket here. So we pulled this out. We pulled one of these out. Right, so 1's left. Of course, we got to rewrite the 3 halves. Minus, I pulled an x to the 1/2 out, so we're just left with an x to the first power. Remember, 1/2 plus 1 is 3 halves if we were to multiply this back inside. And then, of course, we're going to rewrite that 2 there. So you're going to have to get your factoring down. Okay, and I went ahead and distributed this 3 across. So we end up with 3x plus, then let's see, 3 times 1 is 3, obviously, and then minus 4x. So we got some like terms going on in here. And join the 3x minus 4x gives us a negative x. Okay, well, so anyway, here it is down here. And I went ahead and took this 2 down into the denominator. And let's see, we got an x plus 1 to the first power and x plus 1 to the 4th power, so we can cancel one of those out. And that'd just be left with x plus 1 raised to the 3rd power. So there you go. So I hope your answer looked like mine. Or I hope my answer looks like yours. And I think up there at the top there, these were parentheses, but anyway, it doesn't matter.